Hi, my name is Barry, and this is Jack. Today
Hello.
we're going to be talking about generator service, generator maintenance, and different things to make sure your generator is running right. We're going to cover all sorts of things on how to run your generator properly and also how to store your generator. What kind of basic routine maintenance should we be doing on our generators?
We should be doing regular oil changes every 50 hours. Check your oil filter, if it has oil filter. If it has oil filter, check your air filter, and check fuel filter.
Now, when they're checking their oil, what should they be looking for?
See if it's dark black. See if it has metal in it. See if it's sparkly. You can tell that when you pull the dipstick out. If you look at it, if it's sparkly and stuff, that means part of the motor is coming apart. 150 hours, we suggest doing spark plug, fuel filter, and then, like I said, do oil change because we do them every 50 hours.
So every 50 hours, you're going to be doing something to your generator.
Every 50
How do
hours.
they know? Is there some sort of device on there to let them know?
There is an
time
hour
frequency?
meter. Almost every coach, every generator has an hour meter of some sort, someplace in the coach.
Okay, let's talk about basic operation of the generator. What are some of the do's and don'ts that you want to do with your generator?
One thing you do not want to do is you do not want to start your generator when everything is on. Make sure everything, all your appliances, AC's off, everything is turned off. Start the generator, let the generator start up, let it warm up a little bit, then go ahead and run your appliances and your AC.
What are some of the dangers in doing that? What happens when you do that?
Well, it'll take stator out, it'll take a rotor out, it'll do power surge. Generators just don't like that.
Okay, now outside of the regular routine maintenance and the regular fundamentals things about running a generator, what are some other things that they should be looking for as far as their generator?
Make sure it's, keep it pretty much clean, dust it off, make sure the exhaust is on there tight, make sure it sounds like you would a car.
Now, I know in my experience as doing RV tech work, I notice a lot of times we get a lot of customers that come in with carburetor problems. Why is that?
Because they go and they come from, like snowbirds really come down, they park their RV all winter. They leave the fuel in the carburetor. It turns varnish. So you go to start it up the next time, it won't run because it's full of varnish. Everything's all gummed up. It won't pull fuel through the carburetor like it's supposed to because it's all varnished up, it's all plugged.
Now, with most new generators, is there any way that they can put some kind of chemical in there to clean out that carburetor, or what would you advise them to
Usually
do?
how I suggest doing it is to pinch your fuel line off, the rubber fuel line off, let it run till it runs out of fuel, and then you're set.
So that'll help.
Run the carburetor dry.
So that'll help them get through
Yes.
the winter times or the times when they're storing the
Storing
coach
the
and
car.
RV to
They
drain all that fuel
yes.
out.
They also have a little screw right here, and they tell you to undo the screw and let all the fuel out. But it doesn't let all the fuel out of this little solenoid down here.
Okay.
So the solenoid will still gum up. You'll still have the same problem.
Right.
So if you pinch the fuel line off that goes to the carburetor, let it run completely empty, there is no fuel in there to gum. And one way to do it is to take a little old cheap pair of needle nose vice grips, put 2 pieces of rubber hose on there, so when you pinch on it, it doesn't hurt your rubber hose. It just pinches it shut and let it run until it dies.
So basically, when a carburetor goes bad, it's just a replacement.
Yes, it's a replacement, and it's anywhere from $300 to $500.
Depending on what type
Depending
of
on what
they
generator
have.
it is. Now, some of them you can rebuild, but most of them are throwaway. Pull it off, throw the carburetor away, put a new one on it.
Let's talk about what does this mean by exercising your generator?
Okay,
Why is
exercise
it
generator.
important?
Hey, the rest of it needs to be exercised too. Seals get dry in the motor, and if it sits for a long period of time, the seals get hard because they're not being lubricated. It's not getting warm, cold, so the seals can stay pliable. And exercise it. Get out, let it run once a month for about an hour, and load it hard. Turn everything on, let it work.
Is there anything else that you could probably tell them about what they need to do for as far as maintenance in their generator?
Okay. When they get up around 450 hours, it's time to have, I guess you would call it a bigger major service done to it because it builds up carbon. Gets carbon around the valves, around the piston, on top of the piston, and they call it a decarb. And that's when you have to pull the heads off, decarb it, clean the valves, put it all back together. Now, another good question, you're talking about batteries. You got to make sure you have a good battery on your coach that runs the generator. That is a big must because it will not run if you have a low battery.
Here at Sun City RV, We're full service for generators. Oh my God.
Cut.
Here at Sun City RV, we offer a full service to take care of all your generator needs. We also warranty most brands. And if you bring your generator down for us to take a look at it, we will do two things for you. We will take a look at your generator for free, and we will also, if we find anything wrong with it that is covered under warranty, we will waive your deduction for it, for your generator service that we take care of. Another thing is, I just want to say is, most people don't consider their generator maintenance and stuff important. It's very important to make sure these things are done properly so that your generator can have a long, healthy life. Jack, I want to thank you for being here with us today and discussing all these generator needs. Anything you need, contact us here at Sun City RV. Ooh. Okay, let's try that again.
One more time.
Thank God for editing. Chaz, you better do some serious editing, brother. Work your